spread your butt cheeks open, throw some wax in there, and then and whack it off. So yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we are talking about getting a Brazilian wax. So a lot of people confuse Brazilian and bikini wax, but the main difference between like a bikini wax and a Brazilian wax is that the bikini is just the front part. So it's just your vagina and the sides or however you like it. Some people want it to just be completely bald, or some people just will leave like a little baby triangle there, or they just will just shave the sides just so that it could have that nice clean look for the bikini when you know, go on vacation, even though we can't go on vacation right now, but it's okay. But when you used to go on vacation and stuff like that. The Brazilian is the front, and it also includes the butt strip. So spread your butt cheeks open, throw some wax in there, and then and whack it off. So yeah. Then I also will have some tips about everything you need to know when getting your Brazilian wax. Continue watching. I have been getting Brazilian wax probably for about 2 years now. I think the first time that I ever got a Brazilian wax was in 2017 when I was heading to spring break. I went to Miami for spring break in 2017 and 2018. I also vlogged that, so I can leave it up here on the cards. After you're done with this video, you can watch my travel videos. I normally go to European Wax Center. You Google whatever area you're in, and you type in European Wax Center with like a city next to you or the city that you're in, you'll find one. When you get there to your appointment, you'll meet with your waxer. They'll bring you into the building, and the building kind of looks like a hotel type-ish vibe because it's like hallways and then it's just doors. And it's like red doors, I believe. So it's like red doors because I think their colors are like red, white, and gray or something like that. In the hallway, it's kind of dim light. I don't know why. Maybe it's like to like romance the mood or whatever. I don't know, but whatever. So you go in, you know how like when you go to like the doctors, so like the gyno, they'll have that bed where you can lay on, and then they'll have that paper sheet. So you would just lay on top of that paper sheet. They'll tell you to take off your bottoms. When I go, I usually wear a dress, and I typically go commando, so I don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. This might be a little TMI for some people because we're talking about like your vagina and your butt being waxed, but we're adults here. But I mean, if that's something you can't handle, why would you click on this video? Whatever. So once you take off your bottoms, they typically do the front first because the front is a little bit more painful than the back for most people. For me, I know that that's true. So she laid me on my back or whatever, and she tells me to put my legs into like a butterfly position. They have like the AC, and they usually have a fan because sometimes it gets really hot, especially if it's summer. If you sweat a lot or you get hot quick. As I'm in my butterfly position, she comes over with some baby powder. She just like powders like the sides and the front and like the top part of my vagina so that it doesn't start to sweat. When it sweats, the wax can't really stick to it to pull the hair enough. Imagine trying to wax something that's wet. It's just like, that doesn't make much sense. They put the baby powder on you because the baby powder is going to absorb the moisture of the sweat. The wax isn't the same wax as like when you go get your like eyebrows waxed at some place where they will like wax this part and then they'll put the strip. That's not how it is. They have the wax and then they'll put the wax on your actual body, and then the wax itself gets a little bit hard, and then they'll pull the wax just like that. And she'll put it on like my bikini line, and then she'll give you like some breathing techniques. So she'll be like, okay, breathe in, breathe out, and then are you ready for the pull? I believe you're supposed to breathe out for the pull. So then she'll go, and I'm like, she goes, not slap, that wasn't bad. Like, so she'll pull it, and then she'll hold it, like hold on to the part that she just waxed so that it can minimize the pain. And then she'll hold it, and she's like, you're doing a great job. They always give you these like encouraging words, like, you're doing a great job, sweetie, like Kris Jenner out here. Do the other side, wax it, hold it, and then they'll do however much you like. I personally do the bikini line, my stomach strip, which is where the belly button is, and then sometimes if I wanted to be a complete clean bald look, I would go for a bald look, or I would just do like a baby little triangle left over if that's what I felt like. Then after that, they'll do the lips. The lips is actually a little bit more sensitive than the other parts of your vagina. Don't feel uncomfortable if they're actually like touching your vagina. They will not be touching your vagina with their bare hands. They'll be touching it with gloves, obviously. So sometimes they'll like probably touch like the side of your vagina, because they have to just put the wax just to make sure they get that clean. So they'll have to like kind of touch a little bit of your vagina. So if you're really uncomfortable with people touching, you know, that area, this is something to consider, because they are gonna be kind of touching your vagina just so that they can make sure that they're getting a clean, smooth wax in there. After that, they'll tell you to flip over. This is when they're going to do your booty hole. And then they're literally gonna tell you to like hold your butt cheeks separately. So you're gonna have to like literally take your hands and just spread your cheeks and hold them. If you let go, it's gonna, your butt cheeks stick, which wouldn't be a good thing. And then they take the wax and they put the wax right in between. We are mammals, so most people have hair, and it's normal. They'll let it, you know, cool, whatever. So as your hands are still holding your butt cheeks together, then they'll pull it off. They'll probably do a couple strips to really get it cleaned and really take all that hair off too. So you can also get your actual booty cheeks waxed too. I personally like that super clean, finished look. They'll put the wax, pull it, put the wax, pull it. For the butt cheeks, I don't think she really holds on to it like that. For me, my butt is sensitive to the heat and it's sensitive to hot wax, but when they actually pull it, it's really not that painful. So I would say that the back part isn't as painful as the front. So then after that, they're going to put some ingrown hair serum like all over your butt, put a little bit on the inside. They will flip you over and then they'll put it on all on the top. Wherever you got wax, they're going to apply that ingrown hair serum so that it can prevent ingrown hairs. And also, it just also rejuvenates the skin. When you get wax, you are actually exfoliating. So you're pulling all that dead skin along with that hair too. So that's all with just the experience part. So let's get into the tips. The day before or the day of, you have to make sure to trim your hair. You cannot go there with your hair looking like the jungle. You cannot go there with your hair looking scary nary. Like, no, like that's just too much for them. You're doing the most. And the more hair you have, the more that they're gonna pull. So think about that. Most likely gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt more, honestly. So they always recommend that your hair, the length of your hair, be 1/4 of an inch, which if you don't know what a 1/4 of an inch is, the size of a grain of rice. So you want to have so at least that much hair, you know, but nothing like too much over that. You don't want it to be little stubbles, because when it's little stubbles, it's gonna be hard for them to actually pull on it. It won't be able to grip and grasp it. You just want to make sure that it's 1/4 of an inch of hair, so that that's just perfect amount of hair that they need to just put that wax and just pull it off to give you that clean, smooth feeling. Like when I tell you guys, your butt is gonna feel like a baby's bottom. Your front, your cooch is gonna feel like a baby's bottom. Like you're just gonna be like, whoa, like, whoa. It's just like, it's a different level of smooth that you really just can't get from shaving. And then they also recommend that do not shave 2 weeks before your appointment, because like when you shave, it really does mess up with your wax cycle. Just try to get rid of that idea of shaving. And if it's your first time, just don't shave 2 weeks before it. And if you're already in the cycle, just get rid of shaving. Like I just stopped shaving just totally. Another thing that you have to do before your appointment, you have to shower. Like I know this might sound crazy, like, oh girl, duh, everybody needs to shower, but listen, some people don't, their hygiene is not really on point, but you need to shower. Your vagina can smell like crazy if you don't shower, especially because it's summertime, it's hot, you sweat, you need to shower, and you have to be considerate to the waxer. Like honestly, like she's dealing with all these, you know, punanis and cooches all day. You don't want your cooch to be the one to be like, whew, take her out during her shift and be like, this is a mess, this is disgusting. So just always shower before you go there, just to make sure that you're already clean and fresh and you're actually ready to be serviced down there. Pros. So the pros of waxing compared to shaving is that it's better skin health. Like I said, that you're exfoliating your skin as you're doing it. Your skin is smooth like a baby's bottom. It's smoother and it lasts longer, and your hair grows back thinner and softer. So once you become more consistent. Another thing, consistency is super key. I know that's like with everything, but consistency is super key. The more consistent that you are, the easier it is for you. Your body gets used to it, your hair growth gets used to it, your pain threshold gets used to it. Like my first time that I got my wax before Miami Spring Break 2017, I was like, this hurts. But now it's like, okay, this is just what it is. It's still painful, or like I still feel it because I'm a human being, but it's more tolerable because I'm used to it. After you get your wax, your skin is real sensitive, so you don't want to do anything that is going to irritate your skin. So if you're trying to get intimate, you can't be doing that for like 24 to 48 hours, because when you're intimate, it's literally friction. It's skin to skin, body to body friction. Your skin is already sensitive. Your skin can actually break. And when I say that your skin can break, it can really like just tear. So just be gentle. Your skin, it's really sensitive down there. So just know that. That's a pro tip. Don't be trying to be a hot pocket too soon. My last tip is to actually find a good skincare that's going to prevent the ingrown hairs from coming, and just to make sure that your skin is moisturized and your skin is always being able to breathe at all times. So you should do cotton panties right after your appointment. You can go commando for the rest of the day if you're gonna be home. You know, we're always home, so it's like you don't need to do that, just to let it breathe and do its thing. So that's all about my Brazilian wax experience and the tips. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned from it. Comment down below something that you've learned. Comment down below like your experience, or if you had a good experience, a bad experience. Let me know. We're almost at 500 subscribers. A giveaway coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. See you guys next time. Bye guys.